Oh, brother.
Man.
Oh, brother.
Oh man.
I'm actually gonna kill myself. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking I there's no words. How many weeks? What is this? 9 weeks? Fucking 10 weeks?
10 weeks.
10 weeks of this fucking bullshit?
10 fucking weeks.
Are you people fucking serious?
Is this live or you recording this?
This is fucking live,
Okay, yeah.
man.
Fucking the blue button or purple button popped up.
Oh my fucking god, man! I just what's his problem? What is his fucking problem?
Yo, we can't get mad at him because the lights are very bright. All right.
No, there's no lights
No,
in this arena. There's no light. They don't work.
critical responded, man. Once he get put under the critical lights, oh my
Nigga was
god.
balling in the dark, bro.
That nigga had that spotlight on him, not them regular lights. Had them stadium lights on him. Them Friday nights. You want to get caught? You don't want to get caught in the Friday nights, man. Oh my god.
Calling that shit the Friday night should be illegal, by the way.
Oh Jesus Christ! All right, where do we want to start? Let's start. Let's start with the finale.
Let's start with how this whole fucking volume was a waste of goddamn time. Nobody learned anything.
That's my. I feel like nothing happened. That's the worst part. Nothing fucking. Even if it's, I'd rather take a regression. Even like Crunch is saying that the Justice League shit is just character assassinations. I'll take that. I'll take the character assassinations over this shit. Nothing like. There's no internal. There was barely any internal conflict, and even the internal conflict doesn't go anywhere. RWBY didn't have this big revelation. You showed her mom, and then something happened again.
You showed her mom, and she said, "Oh yeah, right." Anyway, even though she was literally just putting her mom on the mixtape, like a couple episodes ago, she was talking about her mom a fucking failure.
Like I wanted something. Like
I think I'm just killing myself, dog. Cause this shit. What the fuck did I ever do?
I think I'd taking her mom's weapon over her not even getting an outfit change like at the end of it. Like there's no like you couldn't have given us a sneak peek of one vacuole fit.
Bam. They just said, yeah, time fuckery. And then oh man. They literally said time fuckery and dropped them into a fucking war zone and said, yeah. So
not even a war zone. Like we don't know where anything is. We don't know when the characters are. Cause like the Atlas ships are out there. Amity's fucking up there. How the fuck did Maria and Pietro get over here? How did the Atlas warships get over here? Obviously they fucking flew. But that means that we took a little bit of a time skip. And we're gonna come back and the characters are gonna be like, oh, what happened to you guys? A lot. Like, no, nigga, nothing happened. Everything was resolved as immediately as soon as it got brought up. Everything. RWBY fucking booming herself. Resolved in like an episode or two.
Man, this last episode, we called it literally last week. All they did was clean everything up.
Yeah. Like there's no dog. There's no dog. Like one thing that I praised the show for was like we see fucking John's mad old, like, oh my god, John! Oh, he looks like shit. And Weiss is like, no.
No, no.
Like,
I need this one. I
and then
literally need this one.
why do they roll him back? Why does he need to be rolled back? What did he like? Was that supposed to be a learning lesson for to get over his? I guess it was like he's not as upset anymore when people try to boom themselves or die. I
They
guess
aged him and killed all his friends to tell him it's okay that your friends die a little bit.
you didn't need to age him up for that either. Niggas just wanted to toy around with the idea of an older John. Miles was just like, I think if
God
I put some bass in my voice, I think it'll be very interesting for the character. Like, shut up, nigga. Fuck.
damn, they really said, John, it's okay that your friends die sometimes. Cut it the fuck out. I remember what I said last week about them kicking him down the fucking stairs for no reason.
Yeah,
This
they
literally proves that they just kicked him down the stairs for no. He didn't learn anything.
kicked him down the stairs, gave him some hot ground. Oh, this is how he can beat him. Like, all right, nigga.
He did not get over anything.
Nigga smoked one black and mild, and it was just like, I understand now.
Him getting over this fucking trauma was just saying, "Oh yeah, I guess it wasn't my fault." Bitch, no shit.
I'm actually so sick of this magic dust just fixing everything. This magic dust and this stupid fucking Dark Souls lady. Tired of it.
Bam. They they really did the whole "you were perfect the whole time. You're perfect just the way you are." Oh, thanks. That incredible.
And why can't you do that? I understand they did talk it out, but like
No, don't bring that
it
up. Nope,
feels
nope, 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 nope. We're not talking about that.
what
Nope. You're not
what
talking. Don't bring that gay shit on here, bro. Nope.
oh well no that no I told you I had a problem with that too. That it's just the fact that it's just like we're like the world is forcing you to do this. Like there's no way out except for like saying everything we like about each other. And it's just like I feel like the agency from the characters is not there. Right? You know? For example, I'm gonna everything I well not everything, but a lot of things that I do now, I can at least writing wise, I feel like can liken themselves back to D&D because D&D is a game played by real people playing quote unquote fake people. When you start out a campaign, when you first start playing a character, your goal is to make that character feel as real as possible and make decisions that they think would make sense because you don't want to metagame, right? So
That didn't stop
likening it
niggas
back
from
to the
metagaming, by the way.
Blake and Yang shit, we're not talking about RPC and D. I'm talking about that Mikey Chris shit. All
I'm
right,
just
Mikey
saying.
Chris and Jason. All right, just so that the audience is clear, right? So we have Blake and Yang who have been timid about bringing up their feelings for each other for whatever reason.
That's a fucking
And
lie.
this, we get to this volume, right? Well, timid in quotations because they've never outright said it. Not that you need to.
Why the
Sometimes
fuck
it
do you
can
need to
be.
do that? You show me these niggas
That's
holding hands 5 fucking times.
well, that's what we did this volume. This volume they decided, yeah, it's not official because you have to have John saying, "Oh, it's about time" or some shit like that, and then Ruby has to say, "Oh, good for you," and it's just like, all right, nigga,
Come
fuck.
on. Yeah,
Now after they
you
do
want to
that,
sit here and be gay, waste my fucking time. Yo, they really
oh
have
my
Ruby
god.
come out swinging with the fucking homophobia, dog.
Come on, bro.
Ruby
I
really
understand that's
said,
not. That's I have to assume that's not what they were going for,
"You
but I
want to
feel
sit
like
here and be gay, waste all my fucking time, you bitch ass nigga." John
somebody
here
on the
crying about his
team
dead girlfriend. Boy, fuck you.
somebody on the team had to read this and go, "Hey, I don't think this is going to go over the way that you think it's going to go over." I understand for the most part, people have it as jokes, but I feel like the whole "good for you" thing is like a very real world kind of thing.
It's
Like
the you.
people
Oh,
say
so
that
you
shit.
think you're special?
Yeah, or keep that shit in the bedroom or anything that they posted over that fucking homophobic dog. I feel like what Ruby said is right up there with them.
Oh my
And
god.
now because they said that, now that the relationship is official, now these two are fucking dating, right? Um and it just feels like such a cop out. If that's what you're gonna go about it, and you want like these two characters have to speak it into existence, or there has to be some sort of actionable response for everybody to acknowledge the relationship is real. I feel like why have the world do that rather than just the characters do that, right?
Because we did
There,
this shit already, bro. They had nothing. I'm gonna tell you right now why all of this shit happened. These niggas had nothing to write. They knew this was we not getting nothing. This fucking Justice League RWBY Part 2 dog shit. That's it. It's up. This shit is
yeah,
over.
yeah,
They
and you
knew they
know,
wasn't getting nothing, so they wasted the whole fucking season doing dumb pandering to these dumbass redditors.
outside of like certain Shonen Jump publications, I don't really like seeing stories unconcluded. Like I hate that. That's I always want to see how a story meets its natural end. So I will say that I do want them to finish this story. I want to be able to look at RWBY as a complete work and be like, this didn't work for me, this didn't work for me, and this is how it ended. Like I want the creators to have that. I feel like that's not fair.
You know?
Um, that they never got to finish it, right?
Now that I think about it, why doesn't Jump just tell these niggas to make like either a one shot or tell them, yo, you have 12 weeks to write a story, and in these 12 chapters, in this like quarter of a year, go ahead, ball out, gang.
Well, I mean that's how it usually works, right? Niggas get one shots and then those one shots get serialized, and a lot of times niggas just reuse assets from those one shots to make the series.
I don't.
Um, at least
I don't fucking think so because a lot of
that's
these
what the
series
beauty
kind of
nigga
just
do.
a lot of these a lot of these series are just coming out and then getting axed in fucking 12 weeks, 20 weeks, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh yeah, the newer niggas, that's how it is.
Well,
But
that's what
back
I'm
in the day
saying.
when when Jump was very selective with what new shit that they gave fucking magazine space, you had to have already been that nigga. You had to produce something that somebody saw and was just like, yeah, let's take a chance on this guy. Uh, and then you'd get however many fucking weeks, but
Fam, this is easily the worst volume these niggas have put out.
yeah,
This
it
is
just
this
like
is by far the worst, like the de facto like you can say, oh well, what about volume 1? What about volume 2? What about fucking what was the shit where the season ended on Crow in jail? Was that like 7 or 8?
oh 7,
No,
yeah,
9 is quite literally the absolute worst from a fight, storytelling, musical, lyrical, fucking goddamn everything in the bag. It's the worst season of this
yeah,
show.
yeah. This was I don't know, like it's just the fact that these niggas like a lot of things is just like, oh, we have to follow the story rather than just like I want to do this, right?
But they didn't even
Like for
follow the damn
example,
story, dog.
it's yeah, because the story was fucking some nonsense that Lewis, who I feel is Ospen, was just writing because oh my sister or whatever.
Could you imagine if
Um,
that's fucking Ozpin as well?
that's probably one of them.
Nigga, that's a black baby. Don't do that.
Yeah, I
When we
guess,
met
but
Ozpin, another white ass man.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I like they want to follow a story, but there's never any time to where these niggas want to actually work some shit out for themselves, and then the fucking ever after responds, right? Like if Blake or Yang expressed the desire to figure out or say or speak into their
What the
existence, their
fuck are
emotion,
we?
yeah, if any of them ever said that or expressed that interest ever, and then ever after just like, all right, here nigga down, I would have been like, cool, right?
Yeah. Ever after
Um,
hearing nigga damn the fucking confirmation of the relationship is crazy.
if Weiss was just like, I don't know what's going to become of the Schnees now that Atlas has fallen, and then the ever after is here, nigga, damn, I would have accepted that. But these niggas are walking around, and then they meet this herbalist, and then the herbalist is just like, you niggas don't know shit. What are you niggas? Oh, is that what that is? No, I don't think that's what that is. I'm here, nigga, damn. And then he gives them the fucking the Reggie for them to smoke, and then they come face to face with their past selves, and then they're just like, yeah, now we're gonna affirm ourselves. Like these niggas, quite literally, if they listened to the cat, could have just walked home. They could have just walked home.
That ass could have just walked home.
That would have been it. If they just walked home, or they didn't meet John, and John was like, "Yo, don't trust that silly ass cat." They could walk the fuck home.
Fuck, man. Bro,
Like
John
John,
says, fuck that cat, fuck that silly ass cat. And then they enter into the damn Yu-Gi-Oh labyrinth, only for the cat to say, damn, you niggas hate me like that? Alright, bet I'll leave. And the whole simulation just falls out.
yeah. And the only
Oh
people
my
the only
god.
niggas that get anything is fucking Yang and Blake.
They don't
And that's
get anything. Nobody gets anything. The only person that gets something is Neapolitan, and she is not in the fucking season.
and she gets her very basic wish of beating the shit out of Ruby. And then Ruby booms herself.
God.
And then Neo is just like, oh well. I didn't think
Nobody
I'd
gets any closure.
the fucking Plankton. I didn't think I'd get this far. Like, alright, nigga. Cool. And it's always been a conversation of like, oh, if Neo were to beat Ruby, what would she do after? Because I doubt she'd want to destroy the world or whatever. And we find out that if she beat Ruby, she'd just sit there, do nothing. Like, no,
Stare
I
at
want
the
to go back
fucking
home.
wall.
I want to carry in my goat's footsteps. It's just I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna die.
Torchwick is a fucking bozo with no plan, no future. They were right to kill that nigga. He
And
had nothing to do.
at the end of it all, we never got our fucking. I don't even think we got our Yang Neo rematch.
We
I think
didn't.
Neo just sacrificed herself, and that's it.
Didn't even sacrifice herself. She just fucking reset the game data after
Yeah.
sicking the Jabberwock. By the way, what is her fucking semblance?
We're not doing this. We can't do this three
No,
fucking
we
ones in a
have
row.
to do it because what is it?
We can't do
What
this
about
three
her
ones.
semblance allows her to control these fucking Jabberwocks?
I don't even think she controlled her. I think she just killed the one nigga, and then she's been using her fucking shadow clones to recreate it like her illusions in its image and just do that. Like I think that original Jabberwock is fucking dead. Like
Fucking god.
99% sure.
Somebody's gonna say I'm not watching the show. I don't think you niggas are watching the show. I think that's the
Still
fucking
don't,
problem.
still don't understand the show's power system. There's no power system, there's no data book, there's nothing.
The data book
You
is
can't
asking them questions at RTX and hoping they give you not a bullshit answer.
you can't tell me what fucking Adam's power is. I don't know what that guy's power is.
No, because we read it on the wiki and it makes no sense. Because that means
Weird.
that his semblance is the fucking sword. But how the fuck does that work?
Nigga needs a spellcasting focus.
They were talking about, yeah, so he can fucking sit there and take damage and then throw it back at you. But he
Yeah.
channels it through a sword. Yeah. No, what do you mean by yeah? What the fuck is happening?
And even then it's just like he absorbs energy and sends it back, but in what fucking form? Because apparently this guy can make fucking he can also make shadow clones. And it's a cool sequence to where he sends said shadow clones out and his body itself is fucking still there. And then the shadow clones collapse back into themselves and he delivers a final fucking strong swing. But it also just like how the fuck I guess it only works with the sword. Like, why wouldn't it work with like a tree branch or like a fucking or something like a pole or something like that? Something sturdy, right?
And then
And maybe it
apparently,
does. We've never seen him do that.
if he gathers up enough energy, he can just fucking uh he can just meta game and cut right through your aura.
Yeah,
Kind of like the way he blew Yang's fucking arm off her body.
yeah. It's very, very quirky and sick.
So
Um,
nobody knows how his powers work. Nobody knows how any of the powers in this series work. Apparently, there's powers in this series that don't have an outward form, like fucking Ironwood and Crow. How do Crow's powers work? Is it quite literally just a coin flip? Like, am I
Yeah.
liable to just get a fucking anvil dropped on my head at any time?
Fucking series of Constitution saving throws over the course of like 8 hours.
Like, does this shit only happen when I'm awake? How does it work when I'm asleep?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
What the fuck does anything mean in this damn
And
show?
niggas can just evolve their quirks too.
Apparently
Like
not,
it's
because nobody does anything.
I guess one thing for Weiss to like have glyphs and her not be mature enough to unlock that part of her glyphs to like capture Grim that she's slain or had a part in slaying. But it's one thing for that, and then for fucking Neo to go from illusions and like minor teleportation, I guess, to full on fucking shadow clones. Like just straight up shadow clones and tapping into people's memories apparently. Like this it's something completely different for all of it. I don't know where I don't know what they're cooking. I'm not sure. Like at all.
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah. And we don't know the quirks of a lot of other characters too, so I can't even do like an entire deep dive. Well actually wait, so doesn't that mean that Emerald shit could probably also manifest itself eventually into full blown shadow clones as well? Since she also has illusions?
Don't ask me questions like that. You're just gonna make me
No,
mad, dog.
my fault, G. My apologies.
Like, what do you want me to say to that?
I don't know. Uh, yeah. The only character I found compelling was a stupid fucking cat, and then they killed him for. Well, Team Ruby watched him get mauled by Neo, and then they looked at Neo and they were like, "Yeah, salute." We all hated that guy
Damn,
when
this
that.
cat. No, they literally did the fucking damn. All right, shorty. I didn't even know what we supposed to do now.
Yeah,
I guess go home. By the way, I guess.
when it's like Team Ruby has had beef with Neo for so fucking long. It's been 7 volumes of straight beef with this girl.
Quite literally, since the character is fucking Inception.
And nobody wants to run the fade with her. They'll just let her peacefully reincarnate. Like, Yang almost lost her sister. Like, the closest thing. Yang almost lost her sister twice. The entire reason why they're in this situation is because of Neo. And they're just like, yeah, I'm fuck with you. Like, all right, cool. That's fine.
Oh, she's been through a lot. So
Oh yeah, she fell into a deep depression after she thought she killed my sister. Let's leave her alone. She doesn't have anything to live for now, even though she failed at killing
damn.
the woman that killed her best friend.
Mind you, the way they beat this cat was they hotboxed him and then they just whooped his fucking ass.
Gave that nigga some boof, and he said, "Nigga, I thought this was Reggie." Oh,
Yeah. They had that cat smoking fentanyl, and,
oh
and
Lord.
then they started whooping his ass, man. This show
Oh
fucking
my.
sucked. They laced the fuck out that little nigga and started whooping his
Nah.
ass.
I know somebody's gonna say, "Oh, she had a conversation with her and herself and solved it," and it's like, yeah, that's my problem. Sometimes you just can't do something other than beat the shit out of somebody until they understand it, right? I'm not saying they should have killed her, but like, somebody had to whoop her ass. Like you can't just get
Something
away. No,
had to happen because you didn't even do any character work. And that's the whole thing. Like, somebody's gonna say this was the character work season. No, the fuck it wasn't. You just reminded people of all the poor or lack thereof decisions poor decisions or lack thereof that you made over the last fucking, I don't even know how long. What, 10 years, something like that?
yeah. And usually there's some big dumb speech about like why I'm going to keep moving forward, why I can't stop, why I can't give up, right? And for each of these characters, I feel like they have had that like discussion with themselves, or they're supposed to in that fucking bug dimension. But um Even back then, it was just like they didn't want to confront anything. Like if it was something where, like for example, I feel like Blake right now, or even like when they fell down there, Blake had the least amount of trauma out of all of them. She already worked past the racism subplot. Racism has been
He
defeated
walked
across
into
the
this
net.
with fucking nothing. And
Yeah,
they realized that. So what did they do? What they always do. They create some
yeah,
fucking fake shit between her and Yang to fucking get people talking about that and the lack of character motivation.
yeah.
Or instead of the lack of character motivation.
And now it's just like it where and I do this every volume where it's just like if I could rewrite certain parts, what would I do? And what I do is that like if I'm gonna acknowledge that I gave Blake nothing, then that can be its own plot point. The fact that everybody else like Weiss just lost her home, Ruby just failed, fucking Yang something, right? She's upset for whatever reason. Then it's just like when everybody eventually starts kicking themselves at that point of the season, right? Then it's just like Blake of all people has to be like, I, right now I don't feel as bad as you all did because I've already faced my demons, right? And that shit hurt, you know. Adam whooped my ass. That's a very maybe she finally lays out where her relationship was to Adam and explains that so that we know why like she's kept going all this time, right? Because she has been the one. The only time she's even thought about giving up was like what, volume 4.
Quite literally, as soon as Simbasha happened.
Yeah, volume 4 or 5. But like she's past that now, and she's here for the team. Like she came back into the fold after running,
Fam,
right? And they had
Adam
that.
came back and said, "You left me, and now you talking about you gay? Yo, come here."
Yeah. So like, if there was anybody, if there was any chance for Blake to step up and be the father that stepped up, right? Not like that Tyen guy. There was
Oh
ever
my
a chance
god,
for her to do
fuck
that.
that guy, bro.
It was now, and they didn't give it to her. Let's give it to the Magic Bugman, whose voice
Tyen's
actor.
greatest feat is fucking both of his teammates.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, just add Crow in there for fun.
probably did.
Fucking Tyen.
Tang also holds the record for the nigga that we've seen on camera the most, whose fucking weapon semblance we have no idea what it is.
He probably got one of them fake semblances too, where they're just like, "Oh yeah, it's the will to keep going." Yeah. Anyway, bro,
Yeah, and I
niggas
don't
told me that
appreciate
the
the
Ironwood's fucking semblance was ADHD. Man, fuck off, bro.
don't appreciate the fucking lore dump either. I don't care
No, the
really.
lore dump didn't solve anything. It didn't
I,
solve anything. It didn't reveal anything new. It just confirmed people's fucking thoughts that they already had about this damn Ever After. Oh, well, if the Ever After exists, I would fucking hope that, the gods of this fucking universe made this damn Ever After and it wasn't just some happy little accident.
yeah, yeah.
God damn it.
And somehow they made it only accessible through like a freak accident in one of the remnants or one of the relics. Well, as far as we know, only one of them.
Yeah,
Because
we have no idea how the fuck them kids even get over there.
it's a great question. I feel like I'd rather know about that. Like, Alex is all over the fucking introduction, but she's not an actual character in the
She's not
goddamn
in
volume.
the show at all. They talk about her brother who has no even fucking. Does that guy have a model? He has like half a model, right?
Yeah, the
What the
guy
fuck is
actually
happening?
he wrote one of the greatest fairy tales of all time. That one of like somebody knows that this shit isn't a fairy tale, and it's Ospen. Ospen knows he's a knower. He is
Yo,
the knower, so he knows that shit is real.
I am an Oscar fan. If this shit gets to season 10, I don't want to see Oscar on my screen ever again.
Yo, oh
Because
my god.
when they see Ozpin or Oscar, whoever, fucking Osmer, whatever, you see this fucking Tails photo on the screen, that's gonna be that whole team of people again. Fam,
Planting the charges.
oh, where the fuck is Miles Luna, bro?
Did it get better? No, Z. If I had to sum up how the both of us are feeling right now, it is heavy apathy.
I'm gonna jump out my fucking window, dog.
It is insane levels of apathy. I don't feel anything anymore.
No,
Like, I'm doing all this yelling and
I
screaming.
feel okay.
I,
I'm
I don't
pissed the fuck off.
I don't feel it anymore. It's been eight. Let's be real. It's been 9 straight volumes. If it's gonna get better later, right? It hasn't gotten better later.
And
It
then
hasn't.
when it does get better, it gets better for an episode, and then the next episode makes you wonder why the fuck you even bother tuning in.
Literally. I
Oh
fucking hate
my
it.
god, like fuck, man, come on.
So Ozpin knew that there's a guy that went to the origin of the entire known universe, right? And
Yes,
that guy isn't on the team. Why? Where is he? Who's Lewis?
he didn't even like look him. Maybe that's what got the real. You know, I don't care. Forget it. I'm
Is he
tired of
dead?
guessing where this fucking. I hope he's fucking dead.
No, because the book is out, so maybe he was just old and fell over, right?
Salem killed him.
Oh, probably.
Salem killed him to keep her secret safe, even though that shit don't matter because all that shit happened in Remnant and not Ever After anyway.
And knowing our fucking luck, we'll never hear about it.
Ever After is literally just a fucking. It's the damn DLC island that you can go to at the beginning of the game because, why not?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking jump.
And then Little gets reborn.
Who
And
was
then does
asking for that? Who? I mean,
I was
fam,
you know it's bad when I wasn't even asking for
they
it.
reincarnated this fucking mouse so nothing would happen. They literally did it just to tie up what happened to this fucking mouse. I'm gonna. Oh my god! Oh my god, bitch! I hate this show.
I feel like John could have kept the horse.
Yeah, at
Could have
that
kept
point, just leave. Just let everybody leave. Who cares?
could have kept the fucking look, he could have kept the horse.
Take the fucking whatchamacallit, bro. Take that daggone goddamn what the fuck is that shit? Take the mouse,
Stupid
man.
fucking dagger, man.
Take that stupid fucking mouse and just go outside with it.
This is
Cause now we already did the damn. I can't even say multiverse theory, but now we've done parallel universe theory, right? Or alternate universe theory, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And now we're doing time travel. Because they said, where will we end up? Not where, when. So they did finally end up going through the fucking door to vacuo. But the question is, did they get sent back in time or forward in time? What happened to fucking Oscar? And
at least I think it's forward because Amity is back up. At least I think that unless fucking Vacuo had their own Amity for whatever reason, but
that would make sense though, right? Because it's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
no, because if they had their own Amity, what the fuck were they doing over there this whole time? Why didn't they put the fucking communications tower up?
It wasn't over there. What do you mean? They got a fucking tower. They don't got no goddamn fucking.
Oh yeah. Then if they got the actual arena itself from the fucking ash, dust, and echoes of fucking Atlas, and it's just like, yeah, it has to be forward then. But I don't know. We'll get to that when Volume 10 comes out.
No, it's not coming out. It's not.
If it doesn't, I'm fine. If it does, then I'll unfortunately will be seated because this is one of the very few cases of gots to see it through my boy because I've been following the series for fucking 10 years.
Fuck following it. I have to see what he does next. I have to see it because there's no. You have not topped anything that you have done ever.
This is ridiculous. 7. I feel like 7 was the most complete volume. If we're gonna get that started, 7 was the peak.
You guys peaked at blowing that fucking school up, and you have never reattained that fucking feeling from your fan base ever.
Okay, never mind. 3 was the peak, and then 7 right after, and they haven't done shit else then.
7 comes close, but it doesn't. Actually, no. 7 makes me really fucking mad now I think about it.
Yeah, the last 3 episodes of 7 or 2.
This is like stupid Aesop shit. The Aesop
Yeah.
sits there, gets their fucking asses beat, and then I have to sit here for 30 minutes and justify why Crow and a serial killer working together makes sense.
I'm never talking about that topic
Like,
again.
do you understand how crazy you make me look? Because I can understand the dumbass shit that you put together that not even you can understand.
Yeah, but the problem is that it makes sense that a dumb decision, like it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense at the same time, which is horrible.
Like it makes sense, but it's very clear that it's there just to keep Crow
It
out of
is
the next season.
it is a dumb decision built on a bunch of dumb decisions.
Yeah, it's a dumb decision from bad creative. That's all. Clearly, nobody's proofreading this fucking script. They're kind of just letting it go.
Yeah,
That's the only thing that I can even think of. It's just
and it's not like the action is very much better, right? I feel like incrementally, every season I can confidently say, yeah, this wasn't as bad as 4, because 4 was really bad action wise, right? 4 it takes a step up, 5 is there, 6 has the Adam fight. I'm on it. And then 7, I don't even think 7 has anything.
the
Oh no,
Adam
the only
fight.
good fight that 4 had was Crow versus whatchamacallit. But even then it was still too much. It was too much and too little at the same time.
Him and Tyrion were walling, and then the kids got in the way.
Yeah. 7 was the Ironwood and the one guy. 8,
I like
I
that
don't know.
Iron Wolf fight. The Iron Wolf Watts fight.
Yeah, that one was creative at least.
This song is alright too.
Yeah. 8, I forget what was in 8, so we're not even gonna go there. Probably something Penny
It's
related
the
out.
snuff film, the fucking Oscar. What's his name? Snuff film.
Oh, yeah. I died in what was it?
Holy
Penny
shit! Penny
Penny
and
versus
Winter
Usopp.
literally coughing and throwing up, trying to beat Cinder.
That was 7. That was 7, yeah. That was 7. That one was alright. Isn't 7 when they found out Salem was immortal? No, I was like that was 6.
Wherever they were at John's fucking crib, and he's sitting there
Yeah, that
trying to
was 6.
punch Oscar's head off his body. He's trying to act
That was
hard in front
the
of his sister.
that was the first half of 6, yeah.
Yo, John really did try to act hard in front of his sister and her shorty. He really pinned Oscar up against the wall and said, "I'm going to fucking kill you."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Main character John strikes again.
My god. Don't, okay? Just, just fucking don't, man. Because this character, it makes no sense why they do this with this fucking character, bro.
Yep.
He is the main character. Just treat him as such. The show is called RWBY, but clearly this character was supposed to serve a purpose.
Yeah, we
Use
serving it right
him.
now.
No.
The only time he has ever been sidelined was for like half of Volume 6, I'm pretty sure. The only time.
They said, yeah, so you can get over your trauma now. And John said, oh, you're right. I can
Even
just
though
get over my trauma.
he was supposed to have gotten over it, Volume 6, when he went to the pier statue.
Damn, and they keep talking about it. Damn, bro. The tree talking about. I was wondering when you was gonna get here. What?
Yeah, we took our time with you, bro. Had to make sure we got you right. All right, man.
But they didn't get him right. He's literally right back at the beginning of the road he was at before he got down here. The only difference is that he has a new fucking sin on his fucking on his boy scout fucking sash.
Yeah. The sin of yelling at Ruby. That's about it.
No,
Cause
the
them
sin
damn.
of killing Penny because he had to.
Oh yeah.
Yelling at Ruby doesn't matter. Nobody feels anything from that. Because
Yeah.
Ruby deserved to be fucking yelled at. Because what is she yelling about?
Oh, a penny thing, it had to happen. I mean, it's either that or Cinder just gets the power. I mean, even though they
She
also
got that
could
shit anyway, bro. Fuck is you talking about?
anything. Well, I guess they didn't know that there was another realm down there, but me personally, I would have just slid her off the bridge. Uh,
Yeah, yo, oh
but then she
god.
still does. I mean, but then she dies thinking of something else. Thinking of Ruby.
Nah. Like thinking about it, honestly, why the fuck didn't Penny just push Cinder off the fucking cliff?
Niggas were not beating her, bro.
Like, just thinking about it, why you ain't just push Son off the cliff?
I don't know.
That's like the entire show is, yo, how come y'all couldn't knock Shorty off the... It was 4 of you versus, like, one nigga. How the fuck were y'all not able to push her off the cliff?
They got them damn maiden powers, bro.
It
The
should
only
have...
person that's
Oh my
the only person
god.
that's beaten Cinder is another maiden.
That's a fucking lie, because Penny was out there shaking ass, bro. What?
Yeah, after she got the maiden powers.
Right, so shouldn't it work in reverse? Shouldn't
No.
her getting the maiden powers be like, oh, yo, come here? I'm gonna fucking flash freeze you or whatever?
Well, she also doesn't have the edgy character buff.
Jesus Christ.
She doesn't have the my husband hates me buff, so
Yeah, you're right.
she technically, depending on who you are, technically she had the dead girlfriend buff, but this is not Kamen Rider. It doesn't work like that over here.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that shit don't work over there neither.
Yeah, Banjo got his like once maybe.
No, but that was... I mean, yeah, but at the same time, look what they did to my man shit, though. Like, they did
That
that
nigga
shit
was
on
the main
purpose, bro.
character.
They stayed killing it. What should we call it? In Blade, they killed that nigga girlfriend and started whooping his ass. They did the same shit in Agito. In Agito, Son kept getting new shorties and they would kill her in crazy ways.
What?
Yes, bro.
I might need to
That
watch
nigga got
Agito.
3 shorties over the course of that show and they're all dead.
Oh my goodness, what a
One of them
funny
was
guy.
crazy because he sees her at the fucking train tracks. She don't get hit by no train. It's literally, oh, I'm gonna get to her. The train comes by. Okay, bet. By the time the train is finished passing by, Shorty is dead. Nigga,
That's fun.
don't say nothing about no dead girlfriend buff, because they just be whooping these
Okay,
niggas' asses.
all of those people at least have gotten one of theirs before getting shit on them.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. But at the same time,
Penny just outright died. Like there was no fight. She just was deceased.
it is crazy, son. They almost slammed Weiss, and John's biggest feat is crying and turning the battery on.
Yeah. See, that was his dead girlfriend buff.
I mean, not really. She thinks he's pussy. Like, even, especially now. Like, she was literally flaming him up when he got turned back.
Yeah.
I think I said, damn, I really sound like this? And she's like, yeah. Yeah. And
I
he's
mean,
just like,
he
man,
has more
fuck.
he has more confidence now. He
No,
has
he
20 years of
doesn't.
20 years of life experience.
Yeah, 20 years of fucking beating off in this fucking musty ass shed with these damn paper mache people. Great.
Okay, that's a recent development, all right?
That's what do you mean?
Wait a minute. If he knew, never mind. I forgot about the time travel. I was about to say. If he knew Alice and Lewis, right? And Lewis gets out and writes the book. And John directly influences the book, right?
Okay.
How fuck? He might have gone back more than. It's either this book was made within the last 20 years or John went back more than 20 years. Because
I
that's a
mean,
bedtime story.
realistically, we don't know how or when time functions in this place because of what was said at the end of the fucking season. When you
Yeah.
come out, you get sent where you're needed. What the fuck does that mean? When do I get sent?
Yeah.
And it's not even a where. It's not when. It's where and when. Because we obviously knew that when they walked out, they were going to be in vacuo, but when in vacuo?
Yeah, time is all fucked up in this.
I'm about to fucking, because time just doesn't flow over there. I don't know. And then when you come out, you kind of just get dropped off in a random point on the timeline, and they're just like, "Yeah, go fix some shit." Because if they do the Kingdom Hearts thing where Team Ruby comes back and it's literally right before all their friends just get killed, that's gonna
I mean,
fucking suck.
that's what the Reddit theorists were saying. Was just
I
like,
know.
oh yeah, they got back right before things went to shit.
And how the fuck are
So
they gonna win then?
I don't know. Ruby's new confidence, I guess.
Outside.
They didn't get any power ups. Not like she got a new weapon or anything like that.
Could
It would have been
be
fun seeing her try to fight with her mom's weapon, but I guess not.
anything. Like I know we can't just make new shit. Well, we don't know what they're capable of. Because Crescent Rose could have absolutely. Crescent Rose could have absolutely fucking evolved into something else in that stupid fucking whatever. My fucking brain hurts, Doug. I'm gonna wow, man, cause wow, Jesus Christ,
I, I don't
wow.
think I don't think y'all know how bad this is. Like I feel sick. I feel
We've been running on a treadmill for fucking 10 weeks. We have made zero progress. We don't know how time in there functions. We don't know how time out of there functions.
you know what the worst part of it all is? They have effectively shaped after falling down there, they have effectively shaped the entire world around it. And Sun is still gonna have his clothes from
Don't
Volume
piss me
One.
off. Don't piss me off.
He's not getting a redesign.
What
It
up,
is
Beku?
over.
Yeah, no. That's what you're supposed to think because that's what they're supposed to do. It's
Because you
supposed to be
can't
the
just
amalgamation of Crescent Rose and whatever the fuck that shit ass axe is called.
yeah, because you also wouldn't think that the character would leave her mom's sacred weapon in another dimension. You think she'd take it with her to at
Fam, they
least like,
left Penny's swords in fucking hell. I don't want to hear that shit.
yeah, and her body too. Forgot.
They don't even know where that is.
I mean, it had to have fallen down there because where else would it have gone?
Why the fuck she ain't come back? Oh, cause she dead already. I didn't give it, bro. Stop it.
Well, we don't know that. She could have been what's her name? Alice. They could just keep killing Penny.
Yo, don't piss me off, dog.
Sorry, I got a little
What are we
silly.
doing? Like, man, this is literally just becoming "Don't piss me off." This show, like, what is happening?
I got a little silly. I'm sorry. I got a little ridiculous. My
Franchise
apologies.
fucking sucks.
This is a very funny franchise, right? There's no greater comedy I feel on the internet than this, and not in the way that they think.
Cause
Not at
what the
all.
fuck am I supposed to do with most of this shit?
Nothing.
Like, are
Like
we?
I think I really would have preferred if the Curious Cat just escaped, because that's interesting. That sets something up. What is he gonna do now that he's out there?
Nothing. Sorry. Uh huh.
Or Neo escapes, right?
No,
What is her
fuck
new
Neo.
purpose?
No,
Right?
no, 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 no. There's literally no reason for Neo to leave this fucking playground of hers. There was no reason for her to kill herself.
I at least wanted like a Neo fight. Like, come on, we gotta get a run back, right? We've only gotten one run back in this entire series.
Them, she is not in the fucking show. How the
No,
hell are we gonna
technically
do that?
we got two. Crow got two of his run backs. He will
They
not
told
be
me
getting
that Neo
the
was
next.
going to be a big part of the season, and she was not in the show until episode 7. What is happening? Why the fuck did he do this?
Great question.
And I'm gonna keep asking the same question. What the fuck did we get out of this?
Our characters are confident.
In what?
Everything.
Yo, what did I? Yo, no, enough. No, no way.
Yo, there's just nothing to talk about outside of these stupid lore dumps like that nobody cares about.
No, because the lore dump they gave didn't tell us anything.
Yeah, like the world building lore dumps suck, and the Summer and Raven lore dump was okay, but then there comes my next problem, right? You know, your Miles or whoever is executive of the show, who's a showrunner, right? You have the opportunity. You know, Warner Brothers comes to you, hey, you have the opportunity to make two movies using your current budget before you have to go through the hell of getting greenlit for something else. I don't know if this was Warner Brothers mandated that they needed to make animated versions of these damn comics, right? I don't know. But they have the opportunity to make two movies about anything within RWBY. Because it is within RWBY. That Justice League Part 1 thing is in the world of Remnant, as far as I know, right? And you know what they go and do? They make it instead of adapting any kind of story behind Team Stark or anything like that. This late in the game, right? After dropping a hint of what that team's dynamic is like, this is the first time we get any kind of character from Summer Rose, mind you. We've been seeing that character since the beginning of the show. This is the first time we get any sort of character from her. And that she's a little bit of a fibber. She's a little bit of a liar, right? Which is just the theme of the show, apparently.
He
Truth.
fucking lied.
Right? Get a little bit of character from her. And these guys said, you know what? Let's not make a Team Stark movie. Let's make a Justice League show. Or let's make a Justice League movie. Let's make two of them, like, right?
Nigga, who the
It
fuck
doesn't
asked for that comic book in the first goddamn place?
it doesn't even nobody. I don't like it doesn't even have to be Team Stark. It could be Team Coffee. It could be Team Sun. It could be a more Atlas stuff. I wouldn't like it, but more Atlas stuff. I don't know. Maybe what's that girl's name? Penny's old handler?
It don't matter. She dead.
CL? Could have been a CL origin for all I care. Just not the goddamn Justice League. There's so many Torchwick, because apparently he has a book for whatever reason. There's so many, like maybe an Ozma movie, right? I don't a Great War movie, anything. Nicholas Sneak. It literally could have been anything. And they said, you know what? Justice League. Oh, ah,
Fam, you know what's
ah.
crazy? They could have dropped Ruby and them in the Ever After and then cut away and show me what I needed to see.
This volume could have been a movie.
No, fuck that. Throw them niggas
This could have
in
been a
the
movie.
throw them niggas in the fucking cum dimension and then focus on the other shit. Cause if this was what you were going to do, you could have kept that off screen and then make this shitty ass
Oh,
movie.
oh my god. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. And this shows that so many different spin-offs and like other people dipping their hands into it. There's been like 3 manga, been a bunch of comics, and it's just like I I don't feel like any of them are good. Like some of them are passable. They're fine. I don't think any of them are good.
Just tell the story, you fucking cocksucker.
And tell it well. Like just don't like try a little just try a little bit.
Like it's
Right?
just you know what?
And
No.
have the characters talk to each other to figure out their goddamn emotion. No wonder this fan base is so toxic. It's because it's been 10 years and we've been
They're
getting the
not
same
even
shit.
toxic. They just want their time to not be fucking wasted. And then there's this fucking other half of this fandom that is acting like this is a show that's moving. These niggas are literally trying to fucking go into debt over go into goodwill debt for this fucking show.
I don't understand how this show has the pull that it does, the pull and the reach that it does. Like I think genuinely Ruby has a Ryu number. Like I don't even I gotta see now. Does Ruby Rose have a Ryu number? Ruby Rose has a Ryu number of 2. Wow. What?
How the fuck is that working?
No, it's Monica. How did it sent me to the wrong post. Wait, oh, I gotta keep scrolling. Oh, she was in a game with Banjo, and Banjo's an ultimate with Ryu. So she probably has a Ryu number of like 3 now. Because of cross tag. She probably has more Ryu numbers. Like Ruby Rose has she almost has a direct Ryu number with Ryu, but this show it has no. I don't understand why they said, all right, we have 4 properties actually that we can put in this damn game, this cross tag game. We have Blaze Blue, we have Unist, we've goddamn Persona. What's the fourth one? What should the fourth one be? Right? Because we're gonna have some guest characters in there. These fellas, legitimately said, let's put Ruby in there. And the thing is, I was watching those special interactions earlier. Those special interactions are just as terrible as writing the show. Like nobody can fix. It's unfixable. Ice Queendom came out. Ice Queendom sucked too. Watch us talk about that. That show sucked. This show is unfixable. So if it does get canned, whatever. If it comes back, all right, cool. Let's see if Let's see how much dog Miles Luna has in him. Keep ruining my goddamn Saturdays.
He does not have no dog in nothing. He's being. We are sending him to hell. Like I hope anything. No, see,
Like,
I would say that's too much, but at this point, I don't care. I hope that anything he works on
like
outside
John,
of RWBY or after RWBY is sent to dev hell.
like John has to be a self-insert at this point, right? There's too much evidence for him not to be a self-insert.
But if he's a
Like there's too
self
much.
insert, do you like fucking yourself? Is that what that is? Like, do you get it? Do you
Yeah,
like being
because
tortured? Like, is that your thing?
I got the most development in the show, so yes.
What? Okay, you know what? No, nope, no way.
Yeah.